All right, hello there, and welcome back to the High Ground Games present Star Wars Unlimited. Our stream that just ended was 10 games of Avar Blue because I want to try and make Avar Kriss work somehow because I think she's really cool. And I lost 10 games in a row. Uh, Even made some changes along the way, and it just didn't go well. So we are going to try Avar Red and see how that goes. Let's just jump it in right here against a Thrawn. Hmm, a Force Thrawn Red. Okay, this will be interesting. Let's see how it goes. Never seen a Force Thrawn Red. Okay, so we're kind of learning a new deck here. Um, let's just keep it, and we'll resource a Grogu, and we'll resource a Kelleran. Um, okay, let's get our Gunji out there. Let's meditate and we'll pass. Okay, okay. We got some interesting things here. Excuse me. So let's. Ooh, what do we want to resource though? Hmm. Hmm. We haven't seen enough of this deck. I think we just resource the daughter and kind of go with the moral. What? Power of the dark side. Okay. Oh, let's get a Jedi in hiding out there, and we'll pass. Okay, we're getting some more options here. Already, I hate to say this, but I'm already liking this better than Avar Blue because at least here we've got things to do. So let's get Quinlan out there. This one definitely fits my personal playstyle better, where it's just kind of we're gonna throw stuff at you and see what happens. I think I want to keep the Grogu because I think it could be handy. So I think we're gonna resource the Yoda because we do have three of those in this list. And I want to be able to do something. Uh, yes. I see. I see. I guess we'll discard our mace. Let's get in there while we can. They play another, so let's do Kietamundi. Yes, we'll use the force. We'll draw our two cards. We'll force throw them. And discard a force lightning. Okay. Choose one unit to deal damage to. Well, I mean, getting a force lightning out of their hand is never a bad thing. So, is what it is. Okay, so we're 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 good on Quinlan, so let's resource him. Choose a card to discard. Let's discard a Quinlan, and let's get in there. Okay, Ruthless Raider. Let's play Adigalia. That's fine. And let's play Grogu. And we got the force, so we can pass. Okay, we don't have the initiative. Choose a card and restore. I honestly think we're okay. So they got rid of the Adigalia. So let's do Gunji. Let's put the lightsaber on Gunji. I do want to use the Force. We'll heal some damage from my base. Choose a card. Power the dark side. Shoot. So, I think we got to choose Grogu here because we want our Gunji with Yoda's lightsaber. Let's meditate. The only problem with taking it, okay, power the dark side again. Claim initiative. Okay. Uh, use a force. Okay, hold on. We're not gonna resource any of this because we can play this one. We can deal 2 damage to an enemy ground unit. Thrawn's out of it for this round. They Anakin me. So let's put the Jedi in hiding out there. Florida base. That's fine. We'll claim initiative. Night Sister. Man, console again. Consular just feels a little cheeky at this point, so I think we'll resource the consular. Um, let's do the Yoda's lightsaber, and we will use the Force to heal some more from our base, and take it out with Anakin. Let's meditate to get the Force. We'll use the Force. Okay, so he's a 4/4. Not bad. And if I'm not mistaken, we can now deploy Avar Kriss. Yeah. Okay, so they put out a fresh Anakin and got rid of the infused brawler. We'll take care of Anakin. Pass. Okay. Crate Dragon is 9. I think we're gonna have to resource the infused brawler and hope they don't force throw us. Okay, Talzin's assassin, that's okay. Uh she's only a 5/7, so I think we just go to base here. And we'll claim the initiative. Okay, so they got rid of. Okay. Oh man. The daring raid seems super useful just to. Okay, we'll resource it. Let's play Kelleran. Uh, 3 or less. Actually, let's do that. Submit. You want to use the force? Yes. Okay, so okay, we're kind of getting into the danger zone here, but I think we might be okay. Yeah, because we're just gonna attack with. Oh. Hmm. Okay, so let's resource the Jedi in hiding. Let's play Crate Dragon. See what happens now. They win the game because I screwed up. Gosh darn it. Well, Good game. Okay, so record uh is 0-1 with Avar Red, but that was a much closer game than we got to anywhere with Avar Blue. Um, so let's keep it going. Nope, we got an opponent. Oh, one of my personal favorites, Luke Dadabalt. This will be fun. Okay. No. Now the question is, what do we resource? I think we resource the daughter and Gunji. It's probably a terrible mistake because it leaves me with only one 2-drop. But we can play our 2-drop. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so look at that. We got another daughter. I think we resource the knight here. Choose a target for the damage. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to Sorcerer's Blast this. Climbing an uphill battle here against Dadavolt with 33 damage. But I'm feeling good with the hand we've got and the things that we might draw. I'm thinking Avar Red is the way to go. Oh, he attacked the fighter, so Luke got to deal a damage. We'll claim the initiative. Okay, so now we'll get to play. Okay, so we don't need another Addie Galia at the moment, so we can resource her. I think what we're gonna do is let's see what happens here. Let's just get in the damage. Probably would have been smart to, yeah, I sequenced that wrong. I should have, we can get the force back with Avar, so she kind of bails us out of little misplays like that. But I sequenced that wrong. Air superiority, okay. So let's meditate to get the force. Actually, I didn't need to do that. I should have claimed so I could have just attacked and gotten the force. Misplaying left and right here. Well, they let us out of it. Okay, so we got 2 Jedi in hiding. Yoda's lightsaber. Again, I think we'll resource the Adi Galia. We're getting closer to the crate turn. I think, given the colors, we just jam the crate as soon as we can. So let's put Yoda's lightsaber on. I do want to use the Force to heal the damage from my base. I don't know why I didn't do that last turn. Oh, because we wanted to play the Kietamundi to get the cards. We should have waited to put the Yoda's lightsaber on Quinlan Voss, because then it would have been the extra damage. Yeah, it's again just another little misplay that that we're learning here. This is my second time playing Avar Red, so we're figuring it out as we go. Okay, so we got another Crate Dragon. I think we actually want to keep that. I think what we want to resource here is the Jedi in hiding. I think we got to keep the resources going. Let's get the daughter out there to see what happens with that. Possibly slow the damage on our base a little bit if they don't find a way to kill her right away. No, okay, they're gonna deploy Luke on the blue resistance blue squadron. Let's just get in our damage. They waited. That was probably smart. So now they're going to attack. Yes. Okay. Let's meditate. We just got to get to 9. We're holding both of them. Yes. Claim. Okay. So they're going to ambush the daughter. No, they're going to leave it in space. Okay. Oof. Decisions, decisions. Um, man. I mean, the Yoda's lightsaber on the Quinlan seems real good. With the card draw from Kiadamundi, I think we just resource the Quinlan. Now the question is, do we do Kiadamundi in a lightsaber, or do we just do I think we just do Keller in here, and we don't have anything that we can pay for, so let's just grab a Jedi Knight. We need to get the Force. That's probably what I should have done first. Was meditate. Yep. Dang, that's so many just. Actually, hold on. Let's undo. Let's just attack with her to get the Force. I got lethal on board anyway. Gosh darn it. Well, can I deploy her? No. Okay. Well, we're not gonna make it. Unfortunately, just I think a couple learning mistakes there, and we could have done better. So just yeah, why not? We'll use the Force. Okay, so record. Lost 2. Okay, 8 more to go. We gotta start winning at some point. Obi-Wan Red. Let's go first. S7 ick. I'll start. Okay. No, we're not gonna mulligan. What do we resource? I think we resource one Jedi hiding and one Yoda. Resourcing the Jedi and hiding may have been a mistake. Let's get our Eddie Glee out there. Oh, let's meditate. Oh, let's pass. Another infused brawler in mace. I think we resource the mace and we drop an infused brawler to get our 4/4. Okay, that's yes. What did they play? Sabine's masterpiece. Okay. I mean, yeah. That's why we play the way we do. Play the choices we have. Okay. We're gonna have to resource another mace just because of what we have in our hand. Well, I think we can resource the infused brawler. See if they use the force to reduce it. I'm sure they will. Why did he? Not quite sure why he died. Let's play out a Quinlan. I think we just kind of stall and yeah, Grogu can be very useful in this situation. And so will Mace once we get next turn. So let's do Grogu this turn. I think we're okay. I, 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 yeah, yeah. I get what's going on here, but I think I'm just gonna claim the initiative. We only deal 4 damage and then move it from Grogu before he has. So we can deal the 4 with Windu. He'll heal it. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, so we're gonna resource the Grogu. I always thought Perilous Position was kind of a waste of a card, but maybe not. Yes. Bam. Your only choice now is okay. You should have killed the Adigalia. Move damage. Heal 2 damage. Choose a unit to do 2 damage to it. See, that's why I think you should have attacked with your Secret of Sage to kill the Adigalia before I could do that, because now Now you have, unless you're holding another Chiru, maybe what they're debating right now. Addy Glia, okay. Let's get Addy in a base. Well, that's, you know what? Oh well, we'll get the points in on base while we can. Let them kill my units. We don't need to do it for them. Claim the initiative. Obi-Wan comes out. He has Sentinel. Who is he going to attack? Mace. Takes out Adiglia. Okay, so Mace can just kill him next turn. Again, as cutesy as it is, I think we just got to resource the daughter. Uh, Hope you have a Disabling Fang Fighter in your list there. Sick. I should put one on my side. I need to build a sideboard for this. I need to choose. Oh, whoops. Waiting on me. Here I am talking smack, and they're waiting on me to do stuff. Player 2, use the force. Shatter pointed my big old Mace Windu. Well, move damage. 1, 2. Confirm. Choose damage. Damage 2. Let's get rid of the Secret of Sage. Things actually clicking a little bit here, but still facing a bit of an uphill battle. We'll get to 5 games and then I'm going to take a break. Gotta get some food in me. Okay, let's get our Jedi in hiding out there. Everything's normal. Everything's fine. Claim initiative. Oh. Do I take a turn? Sorcerer's Blast can't kill anything they have right now, so I think that's what we resource. Let's just force throw them. What do they choose to discard? Choose a unit to deal 5 damage to. Obi-Wan. Man, right, he was a past in that deck. Hmm. Hmm. Give him a card. You almost have to attack the Grogu. Okay. You want to use the Force. Yes. Discard Plo Koon. Let's meditate. Pass. Sorcerer's Blast. Okay. So actually, no, we do need a resource because this is 9. So, Fiddlesticks. I think we resource the. Watch, they're holding Fell the Dragon or some other such nonsense. My crate's gonna die right away. I can feel it. I can feel it in my tired old bones, Annie, that gonna it's not gonna live. Six attack the crate, I imagine. Go, or are you just doing damage to the base? You're gonna erase me at this point. Okay, fiddlesticks. I guess we just claim the initiative. Both of their units are exhausted. Got 2 cards and 9 resources. They do 2 damage to my base. Daring raid and Yoda. Okay, things are starting to look up here. Because let's play Kelleran. Spent 2 damage. Yeah, I figured that was what was going to happen. Claim the initiative. Obi-Wan. Choose a card to deal. Choose a card to deal 6 damage to. Choose a card to deal 1 damage to. Choose a card to deal 3 damage to. We're gonna do it to Obi-Wan. It's foresighted. Get one of those cards out of your hand. Luke. Choose a unit to do 4 damage to. Bam. I mean, you can kill the crate now, but. Shoot. I screwed up. Should have played the Yoda. That would have dealt 8 damage. Lesson learned. Slow down and think. Because now my crate's dead. No, they're taking time to. No, they're going to undo that. They're just going to attack the crate. You just got to trade. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Let's play Yoda. Yes. Choose unit to deal 6 damage to. Bam. Heal to 2 to Kelleran. Claim the initiative. Combo of Obi-Wan and Grogu is not too shabby. Ha! Let's see how you. Hmm. How you deal with another. Well. Not enough to bail me out. Not enough. Wait a second. They just killed the Luke? Oh, he's got a shield. Player 2 declined rematch. Okay. Well, we're doing better. I do wonder. Let's take a look at what we got here. Jedi Consular. I do wonder if we trade the Consular for a Battlefield Marine in this one too. I think we do. So edit deck. Three Battlefield Marines. And we do 0 Jedi Consulars. That way we're just bringing a little bit more heat to, to proceedings. Waiting for somebody to join. I've been really surprised about how many reps I've gotten here in the middle of the day. It's 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna get a full 10 games in because I got stuff I got to do around the house, as adulting is one to do, and I don't want the house to be a mess when the missus gets home from work, and the kids should be back here in a little bit too. I don't know what time. I haven't checked my phone at all. I know this is super great content for those of you watching. I'm super sorry. Um, the weather here has been beautiful the last 2 days. Oh, we got an opponent, Leia Red. Leia Tarkentown. This could be interesting. I don't think I've ever played a Leia Tarkentown, so something new to lose to, I guess. Uh, we're gonna toss it and just see what we get back. Okay, we get back now to turn one play. Great. So we'll Grogu and uh, actually, you know what? This is probably a mistake. We'll just do both Grogus. Let's meditate. They play Battlefield Marine. We Sorcerer's Blast it. Pass. Okay, here we go. What are we gonna resource now? I'm sorry, Gunji. I really am. I feel like you're always the one getting resourced, but I can meditate. I can do this guy for 4, and I'll pass. Okay, we get some more good stuff. I think. Do we already resource Yoda? No. Okay, we resourced Baby Yoda. So we'll resource Yoda. I feel like the first thing to do is force throw them, but we're just gonna try and get our damage in when we can here because I think it's gonna be a little bit of a race. And now we can do Quinlan. We have the force, so we can pass. He loses an experience token. Ooh, Daring Raid and Jedi Knight. We don't have the initiative, so I think we just resource the Jedi Knight. Let's put the Yoda Saber on Quinlan. Yes, let's do that. Let's heal my base some. Then we're gonna force throw you. And then we'll Daring Ray to clean up whatever's left. Okay. Let's see what they toss. What happens when defeated for each opponent? Your player discards a card from their hand. Discard Daring Raid. Protect the dragon at all costs. Green Squadron A-Wing. Yes, I do want to do 2 damage to opponent's base. We've got the force, so we can just claim the initiative. Unless you completes stack, you can. Okay. Oh, and now red 5 can kill it. Okay. Or you can just target tonic, I guess. I'd wait and use a red 5. Save the target town for something else. That's just me. Okay. Easy enough. Easy peasy. We have the initiative. I think we just want to go with. Because this is only ground unit. Yeah. And we just go with the Quinlan. And they can start piling it on in space. Let's look at his ability. Attack with a rebel. And then attack with another rebel. Okay. Claim initiative. And he gives an all raid one, so that's problematic. Damage, yeah, man, I don't, we're not gonna make it. I just, we are, I think I already resourced Toyota. And I don't know. It feels like a bit of a lost cause here we're just going through the motions now. I can't, we're getting so close each time that it's, that's game. Man. Okay. Loss number 4. Oh, we got an opponent. Force Blue Anakin. This could be interesting. No. This seems like a really good hand. I think what we do. Oh, we got a resource. Forgot about that tiny detail. Uh, so we resource 1 turn, 1 play. That's our turn 2 play. We're also backed up with Sorcerer's Blast and playing Battlefield Marine. Take a pass. Daring Raid. Resource the Daring Raid. Well, just do that then. Yeah, makes sense. We almost just feel we're. Let's fuck it. I mean, sorry. You discard a force. So I don't have a force unit. I'm a ding dong. So used to having force units out that I just screwed up. Well, let's get Quinlan out. Draw your cards. I don't need to meditate, so I can just claim the initiative. Okay, there's some interesting things. Honestly, I think what we do is we resource the Grogu at this point, and we play the sister out to create an additional target. Okay. Claim initiative. Yes. An off-color power of the dark side. Once a resource of Yoda's lightsaber. You know, let's. Well, we can meditate. We'll just claim. This is this is going downhill. Yiparuskis. I think we need units more than we need upgrades at this point, so we'll just do that. Uh, let's do Kietamundi. Yes. Okay. Hmm. Let's. I think we're losing this battle. Yeah, we're just too far behind. We just get it's the mid range. It's the mid game that always gets me. I think I just don't know if I'm not playing correctly, if I'm resourcing incorrectly. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here, but I'm always losing out in the mid game. And good lord. And we just we just don't we don't make it. Um so I don't know if it has to do with the way I'm building my decks, the way I'm playing, or like what's going on here at all. But I mean that's loss number 5. That's 10 losses in a row today. So maybe just Star Wars Unlimited isn't my game. Maybe mm, I don't know. I don't know. Uh no, we're not gonna mulligan that. Um let's resource a Yoda and a daughter. Try and get some early game action going here. So let's play Battlefield Marine. Let's meditate. We'll pass. See, that's the problem with meditating is it just gives them the initiative. You know? So God darn it. I think we gotta resource Gunji once again. Uh choose a card to discard. Okay. Actually, hold on. Undo. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna claim the initiative. resource the daughter. Probably the just because she's a 4/6. I feel like I probably should have. What is it when this unit completes an attack? Grumpy Admiral Oswald. So the new guy. Each opponent discards a card from the hand. So we'll play the knight. We'll just deal 2 damage to him. I gotta discard a card. Discard Adigalia. Oh, great. I didn't even think about that. Mmm. We'll pass. Feel like we've got to attack the brawler and into Dooku. Do it again. What'd they find? Darth Tyrannus. Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, we're just. This is not. This is not the deck. This is ours. She's just. I don't. I don't know. If any of my 0 viewers have any suggestions on how to adjust Avar Red or preferably Avar Blue, please let me know because I just am at an utter loss as to what I could be doing differently to win these games. I don't know. No, we don't need to use the Force. There's Anakin, and let's just get our 2 damage in. Okay, great. Initiative. Let's resource the Grogu. Yeah, nothing we can do. I'll probably strip the card out of my hand. See, I do okay in the mid game or in the early game. I just I'm I'm messing things up in the late game, and I don't know what to do. See, there it is. 4-star deal. Deploy? No. Meditate. I just don't know what I need to do to get to rounds. Not. I also. Avar Yellow interests me too. I don't. Oh, jeez. Well, that doesn't really count as a win in my book. That's gonna be loss number 6 with Avar Red. Uh, these are unusually pretty sweaty decks online. Yeah, that's what you always face in a PQ2 though. So I appreciate the words of encouragement there, Wandering Knight, but it's uh it's tough. We've got to figure out what deck gets Avar out the fastest. What deck uses the force the most? And I feel like that's yellow. Because if we go yellow, we can include things like GM Communications and Spark of Rebellion and just other tricky things. I think what time is it? It's 2:20 here Central Standard Time. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. All those fun things.